Previously on Apprentice of the... Previously on AT... Do I really have to do this? This is so lame. Yes, I'm not paying you to misfire, especially against Wookiees that are half-cut. You had to hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm sorry. Now can you please do the intro? You could have given me positive reinforcement. That you would oh my god, son of a Sith, I hate my job.
Hello, what is happening YouTube? I am the Tusken Gentleman and I'm here for another installment of Star Wars Apprentice of the Force. That is Star Wars Trilogy Apprentice of the Force, and this is the 9th episode. Today is September 19th Pacific time, and yeah, it's just a new thing I was trying for my intro to actually talk about the time and everything, but never mind that. In this episode, the focus is on a speeder chase. The speeder chase, as you can see, if you go back to the 4th episode, I believe, which was my first post commentary on my channel, is very similar to the Death Star run, except now we're on speeder bikes and I'm fighting off scout troopers. Now, this is a post commentary, and as you can see, I'm gonna have a very hard time with this. This is actually the first of 2 post commentaries that I'm going to be doing for Apprentice of the Force. It was actually 2 episodes, as I mentioned earlier, but I decided to cut some footage out. And I've got a new mandate for my channel, and that is I don't want my videos to exceed 20 minutes, and 15 minutes would be the best for me. I'm going to try to make my videos shorter because I realize that 30-40 minutes is not very people friendly. You want to sit through my entire video, but you realize you don't have half an hour to do it. You're on break for 10 minutes at your job or something like that, and you're just going to the vending machine to get a snack, but then you decide that you can't miss the Tusken Gentleman's videos, so you decide to go watch my videos instead. Then the 10 minutes will be right for you. And I'm going to do that for my next LP. Every video will be 10 minutes, and that means 2 things. That means 1, more episodes, and directly as a result of that, that means more, and you hear it, drum roll please, that means brrrr, more episodes every week. Yeah. The only thing I have to do though is work harder on my intros, because I try to put out in 1 intro for every video, and to be honest, I was making my videos long because I didn't want to have to go through making a new intro for every video, but I'm actually starting to enjoy making my experimental intros, and I'm going to have a set of linear intros for each video. Like for Apprentice of the Force, it's usually the monologues that I have, like Darth Vader, Yoda, the Protocol, with a quick recap of the previous episodes. I might just do a few recaps like that for the last 2 installments, the last 3 installments after this one. This one, as you could see, was a very unique intro. It's a cartoon that I made about last week, and I didn't actually draw it by hand. I actually made it on Photoshop, taking several photos from Google Images, and doing a little bit cropping work. But it did turn out for the best, and I enjoyed making it very much, and I enjoyed doing the voice acting for it. It was the first time I've experimented with a Stormtrooper voice, and you guys should know that with every sketch I do, where I add on voice acting, or where I add on certain scenes where there's dialogues between 2 people, and whenever I do something new in each of them, especially like the sketch intro that I just did, the sketch intro, I just added a double conversation, like 2 people talking over each other. That's very hard to layer when you don't have a program like Sony Vegas or Adobe After Effects or whatever. But I managed to do it, and I will actually make a tutorial on how to do it if people request it. But I managed to layer 2 voices. I managed to put 2 banners on my videos. And overall, it's just making these videos helps me come 1 step closer to my goal of making a Jedi Academy feature film. And that is correct, you heard correctly. I want to make a Jedi Academy feature film. Can you imagine that? A game like Jedi Academy being turned into a feature film. I can totally imagine it. That's why I want to do it. I actually conceived the idea about 2 years back in 2011, and we wanted to make a movie. We wanted to make 2 films. One of them was going to be, and tell me if you guys are actually interested in these stories. One of them was going to be a simple entertainer story about a miner on Taspir. One of them was going to be about a miner on Taspir who is actually a Force sensitive. This is set during episode 3 and episode 4, and the Taspir mining colonies are actually ruled by rich lightsaber holding dark Jedi who don't have Force powers, and they're called lords. No, what were they called? Yeah, I don't have the script written. I'm reading the script off of my mind. They were called assassin lords, I think. I'll have to check back on that later, but anyways, the main gist of the story is that a Jedi on the run from Darth Vader lands on Taspir, and together they create, the miner and the Jedi create an escape plan, during which several people, allies and enemies, become involved in the escape plan and in the goal of the Jedi, and it just becomes a race. It becomes a race to get to a temple on Yavin. But I don't want to reveal the entire story because I've pretty much already revealed a part of the climax to you. There's going to be a few edits on it. Now, the second story was going to be about 2 clone troopers who are actually fighting during the Battle of Coruscant, and while they're escaping from Coruscant, their ship actually crash lands on an icy planet. They both go into the water and they get frozen for 20 years. They wake up, and this story actually is very similar to A Clone Apart, except we have 2 clone troopers and several other side characters, and it only takes place on this icy planet, using the map Blue Ice Twilight, which I will explain if should I ever revive that series with clone troopers. I don't think it's gonna have clone troopers in it, but basically the series' idea was to have these 2 clone troopers trying to figure out what the heck is going on after 20 years. And they deal with Imperial soldiers, deactivated battle droids that are reactivated. There's so much potential. They deal with Dark Jedi. They deal with a drunken Jedi who has given up lightsaber fighting since the Jedi Purge. There's so many different subplots, and we decided that this one had to be a TV series, like a TV series kind of format, like 10-15 minutes for every episode. We thought that would be pretty awesome. We might still do it, and when I say we, I mean RC Enoch, and that is ENOLC, RC Enoch. He actually has a channel on YouTube. He isn't posting any material right now, but he's my co-director, and we're going to be doing the project together. He might actually be doing some voice acting in it, but we're not actually too sure about who's going to be doing what. He might actually do some commentary on some Jedi comedy videos where I actually include some live commentary. But enough about that. The other main thing I wanted to talk about and continue from was the Gamer and Glasses collaboration. I actually talked to him today, and he said that one of the best things we could do, he actually posted this on Jedi Comedy episode 5 if you want proof. He said that I should say, Tom and Arthur, and Dan quite possibly, said that they wanted to do a collaboration on Minecraft, and I thought that was a very good idea. Now personally, I've tried recording Minecraft and it hasn't worked out for me because for some reason, I don't have the PC specs to even record Minecraft using the recording equipment I have, which is Fraps. And I had a hard time rendering the video. Overall, I had a bad experience with it in Windows Live Movie Maker. If I had better equipment, then I probably would record Minecraft. But that doesn't mean I can't play Minecraft. I can still collaborate with other YouTubers on Minecraft. So if you guys want to play Minecraft together, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Man. I've been babbling on, and I haven't said a single thing about what's going on about this map. But before I continue with talking about Gamers and Glasses, I'd like to talk about why I think this map is so good. First of all, you got the shades over here, and then you've got these little, this little light seeping in from the trees. It kind of gives you the feeling that you're surrounded by trees. This level is very graphically well designed. The Death Star level was kind of redundant. This one actually has figs, trees, a bunch of rocks, and you've got the light seeping through, and I think that looks pretty cool. And however much I like the logs, I also hate them because they gave me such a hard time on this level. I've been blowing up constantly ever since, like this time right here. I've been blowing up constantly ever since I've been talking in this video, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I go boom. There we go again. And at this point during my commentary, I was frustrated. And believe me, I remember every single word I said in my commentary. And a lot of the words I said were rage-induced because I was just so mad that I kept screwing up on this part. I actually thought this would be the only part on Endor because in the actual show, in the actual movies, after the speeder bike chase, Luke eventually finds himself in the Ewok tribe, and that's sort of a cutscene kind of thing, and then he eventually finds himself at Darth Vader's doorstep on his own will. But as you will see in the last minutes of this episode, this is not the last part, and the on foot platforming part is gonna be the reason why I split this video into 2 parts. And kept this one at 15 minutes because I wanted to keep the videos at a small length, like I said. I was also surprised when I looked at my channel this morning and I saw that I had 17 subscribers. It's really nice. I know all of you guys may not watch my videos. You might have subscribed to me out of due respect because I've subscribed to you, or you might have subscribed to me because you're my friend. A few of you guys may have subscribed to me because you actually like my videos, and I know a few of you at least like one of my videos because I put a lot of hard work into them, and hard work never goes unpaid. But thank you so much for subscribing to me. Whatever effort you put into even pressing the subscribe button, even hitting the like button, it really does not go unappreciated. I really like it so much. Thank you very much. And I try to improve my commentary. I try to improve my editing and everything in every video. And you'll notice that. It's actually noticeable. I didn't used to have the watermarks on my videos. I didn't used to have the intros. And I didn't used to have such fluid commentary. My commentary used to include a lot of uhs and ers. And that happens occasionally. Sometimes I'll have a lapse of personality due to sometimes having a tough day, or sometimes my commentaries being a little rage-inducing, a little stressful, like the live commentary for this video, because I didn't realize how long this level would be. But honestly, I enjoy doing this, and I'd like to thank you guys so much. And I actually have over 600 views now, and that's really nice. It's a miracle that at least one person is watching my videos, because as far as YouTube is now, there are thousands of Let's Players out there. The fact that you decided to look at my channel because you were interested in the Tusken gentleman makes me feel so good inside, and it makes me want to put out more videos. Not that I wouldn't anyways, but it inspires me some more, or rather I should say it motivates me. It's the inspiration that motivates me. And thank you so much, guys. This last Scout Trooper gave me a hassle. You can see here on this entire map that the logs are a problem. The shrubs that come on the road actually take some of your health. They are a problem when your health is low. And the best way to kill these Scout Troopers is to ram them from the side. If you try to shoot them with the lasers, I don't know how many hits that takes. I landed at least 5 hits several times on these Scout Troopers, and it didn't do anything. It was to no avail. But overall, this level was so much fun. It was very graphically well made. And I'm glad they included 2 levels like the Death Star level, where you just have this over-the-top view and you're kind of racing. It adds a new level of uniqueness to the game. It adds some difference. Every level isn't a platformer like Prince of Persia. You have this level over the top to kind of give you a break from killing Grimolian pigs or killing Stormtroopers, and I think that's really enjoyable. They should do this. I would really love to see them make another game like this, but not rush it, and make it for episode 7. It would be super awesome. I'm not saying that adults would buy it, but I'm saying kids would totally dig it, and it doesn't even have to be in 3D. It would be super awesome. God knows that I would at least take a look at it, at least rent it. And that marks the end of the speeder bike chase, but during the last minute of this video you will see, 1, that Luke has sensed Vader on this planet, which goes along with the story, and that I have a new ability, which is going to be a very, very important ability for me. if you hold the B button and you release, then you can kill every enemy on your map, no matter where they are. And that proves to be useful and a little bit overpowered because you can kill every enemy in a one-hit KO. The only problem with this ability is that it takes away more than half of your meter, sometimes 3/4 of your meter if you put in max power into it. I wouldn't say 3/4, but about 1/6 of it, and about 5/6 of your meter, I don't know. But another thing that you'll see is very annoying is these dogs. These dogs are very, very vicious, and if they cling to you, they'll cling to you for good. They'll jump from left to right, and the only thing you can do is jump back and try to slash them while they nib away at your health. But overall, I like the introduction of the new enemies, and I like the fact that you are fighting scout troopers on this planet. It sticks with the continuity of the movies. They did put the fact that they put these little details into the game is very good. But I'm running out of time to talk, so you will see a continuation of the Endor level on the next episode, which will be coming out on Sunday. And you're going to enjoy it very much, I can guarantee you that. After that, there will be maybe 2 or 3 parts, depending on how many minutes are left in the game and how much material each episode can fill in, because I'm trying to do 10 to 20 minutes, but I'm out of time now. So before I have to rush my introduction, I'd like to say have a good day, everyone. Enjoy this episode. I will see you guys next time.